up twice, which is not what I want. Which is not what I want. Exactly. I knew that's what was happening. It's just mad annoying. Actually, I think I know what I'll do. Exactly. I knew that's what was happening. It's just mad annoying. Actually, I think I know what I'll do. I knew that's what was happening. Hello? Actually, I think I know what I'll do. All right. That should work. Hello? Hello? All right. That should work. Hello? Yeah. Oh, I'm coming out the speakers. So, hello? Hello? All right.
I look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga looking back at me. Like, how can you dream, nigga, when you don't see? Wicked, so I must be looking evil. Key one in the air. Like evil Knievel, I ain't covered no respect. I can't place a needle on my record. Tell the truth, though, I'm fucking up the budget. But I'm balling out, gotta love it. I really, really miss my brother, my mother, and my grandmother too. But tell me what the fuck is a nigga to do? Trying to get this loot. Coming from a small town, and he got a small town. Trying to get a pretty penny, ain't really got too much to lose, but they cannot fuck with me. I'm shooting my shot to the whole clip is empty. Bringing the heat, no the devil can tempt me. Ball on these beats, ain't no one can content me. And I feel like a chimney coming, you see, baby, I got the remedy. No one can match me with the energy. Life is like, damn, like what could it be? Look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga, he looking at me. Like, how can you dream when you don't sleep? Like, what could it
All right. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Diesel. We in here at the Vinland studio location, dog. And we got a track here that I cooked up like 2 years ago now. This song is one of my favorite songs. All right, what's good, everybody? We in here at the Vinland location in North Hollywood. Yeah. Yo, what's goody, everybody? It's your boy Diesel. We in here at our North Hollywood studio location. I'm tripping up on my words like a bitch. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Diesel. I'm in here at the North Hollywood studio location, and I'm just about to show y'all some shit real quick. So, there's a lot of things that I love about the studio, from the clouds in the ceiling to all of the lights behind me, the overall vibe. But right now I want to make this video about these headphones. These right here are a pair of AKG K240s, right? These are studio monitors. And the first time I used these was in college. Shout out to the homie Joe. He let me borrow his headphones because he knew how much I love music, right? And something cool about these, Kid Cudi used these to fully mix and master one of his first albums, right? With that being said, when I first found out about these, I started using them for everything, to write, to record, to mix, everything. And then I realized there's one thing that these are not suited for, which is tracking loudly. If you are somebody who wants to go in the booth and get the music turned all the way up, these are not the headphones to use for that. If you want to go in the booth, you need closed back headphones. So what's the difference between open back and closed back headphones? When you see here, you have these holes here, right? And so sound leaks out of the back of these holes. If you turn it up too loud, you'll hear the beat in your microphone and in the music. So when you're recording, you want to use closed back headphones. What up, dog?
What's good, bro?
Chilling.
My bad, I know there was a session in here.
You good. I'm not having a session like that.
I have my laptop and my hard drive and everything.
You're all good, dog. I was coming to see if I left a book here last time I was here. I couldn't find it. And then I checked the calendar and it said it was open for like 3 hours.
There was a session in here and they like canceled last minute.
Word?
So yeah, I've just been in here. I just went to go out for a second.
Oh, good. I was just making some content real quick.
Honestly, you're chill. Like I'm just chilling, so you can just kick it in here. I'm gonna be in here too.
But if you don't mind, then it works for me. I was literally just talking about the difference between close back.
Are we on live right now?
Yeah, YouTube live.
Do you mind if I just jump in and move my laptop out the way?
You're good, dog. You good. Part of the reason it's on live is just so it's easier to have the footage. You feel me? I just download it and it uploads in 4K.
That's fire.
Yeah, last time I was here, I thought I left a book. I know the last time I read it was here, and I haven't seen it.
What kind of book was it?
It's a daily devotional, Jesus Calling.
Was it a Bible or just a book? Like a book?
I mean, people might think it looks like a Bible, but no, it's like a book. It's blue.
Okay.
It's like a teal color, and it says Jesus Calling on the front, so people might think it's a Bible.
Dang.
But yeah.
Well, maybe if somebody got it, maybe they needed it.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I've had it for 3 years now.
Dang.
Maybe it's time to pass it on. 'Cause that's how I found it. I was just
You just found it?
yeah, I just opened a drawer one day in the house I had moved into, and it was in the drawer.
Okay.
And I was like, I guess I'll crack it open.
I guess it's just like meant to be.
Pass it on, you feel me?
Yeah. It's not in the drawers in here?
No, checked them all. I'm not tripping on it. 'Cause I've read every page at least once. I've had it since 2020, at least 2019. And I used to read it, like I would try to read it every day. And so at different points throughout time, I just would read it every day. Yeah, I'm sure I've touched every page. I'm not tripping. But all right, so these right here are the AKG K240s. And I was saying, these are open back headphones. I love these headphones. They're some of my favorite headphones to monitor and mix with. And Kid Cudi used these headphones for one of his first albums. But these are not the headphones you want when you're tracking if you want to blast it. Because with the fact they're open back, they have these holes here. So sound is going to leak. So the louder you turn it up, the more you're going to get this sound into your microphone. You don't want that. You don't need to hear it twice, right? So these right here are more ideal. These are closed back monitors. There's no holes. You're going to get way less sound leaking when you turn these up. So you can boost that as loud as you fucking want it to go. And you're going to get way less feedback into your microphone and way less echo. If you have loud drums, loud kicks, loud snares, like all of that is bleeding out the headphones, bruh. Get some closed back monitors. I'm tired of seeing artists in the booth with the headphones turned up and they're using these. Like, they look cool as hell. I'm not going to lie. This is one of my favorite pair of headphones I've ever owned. And they fit perfectly. Like, oh, that's what I'm going to do next. All right. So this right here is a pair of AKG C240s, or not C240s. Their microphones are C. These are K240s. This is a pair of AKG K240s. These are some of my favorite headphones of all time, partially because the design is just really cool. Like, that golden black look is super sleek. I have tiny ears, right? And so some headphones like smash my already tiny ears. I like these because they're big enough to actually sit around my ear. And it has some foam on it and some cushion. Oh, long story short, I could wear these headphones for 8 hours straight and my head doesn't get tired, right? What else do I like about them? They're also hella light. They're super light and they're adjustable as hell. When it comes to if you got a big head, you got a small head. I've never worked with an artist who wasn't able to use these headphones, bruh, or who said that they hurt their ears or anything like that. And then when it comes to just like the sound response, it has a super wide sound range. So you're going to hear all the subtleties, all the clicks, all the pops, everything that you need to hear to get a clean mix and export. These are going to get the job done. And they're not that expensive. This is a pair of monitors that I would recommend if you want to step up from just like $40 entry studio monitors, but you're not trying to spend $200+ on getting some studio monitors. These are going to get the job done. And then they also great for travel. So many flights that I had these on, and they set you apart. One thing, I had these on and somebody walked up to me and said, "You make music." You feel me? So like, you stand out in the crowd when you wear these because clearly you're an audiophile if you have these headphones. Let's see. All right, back to what I was planning on doing. Yeah. When I first started working out of here, homies was like, no smoking. And I came in and I was like, nigga, you smell nice as fuck.
I had to. That's what he told me too, because like then I had like vocal complaining, and like there was like.
I think it's partially the heat of the smoke. He just trying to keep the space like smell free.
Somebody said smoking weed, smoking into a microphone makes it. I heard someone say that. Like the only difference in the older mics, like from the long ass, just directly into them.
You just gotta build up on it. That's why I have that sound. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. There's probably some truth to it, dog. It's like I remember I don't know. I probably didn't wipe my computer off for like a year. Just didn't think about it. I took like a wet wipe to it. The amount of residue that was just built up from sitting there and just, I believe it. It makes a difference. Bruh. As long as you don't like put it in stuff, like book bags and stuff like that, without it being in the case, I feel like you're probably pretty safe. Like, I like that.
I just smoke weed
without it being safe. Oh, and the ash.
I don't know.
Oh, and the ash.
Well, I don't know. The smoke is USB ports and the speaker. I don't know what the tech USB besides behind that is.
I feel like it probably does something.
It's gotta be something.
I feel like it probably does something.
It's not right. It's gotta be something. It's
you feel me? Like this is not. It's you feel me? Like this is not. It's max capabilities. But shit, we can say the same thing for us. Shit, we can say the same thing for us after. Oh. This is it, man. Alright. Right here, how to track, bro. I was in the Sadakoy location, and my computer wasn't working. So I was like, fuck it, let me use this computer. And I used the Windows that was in there. I forgot. It's like a whole year later, I opened it to like change the vocals, and I couldn't even listen to it, bro. I don't have some of the plugins and shit. My computer works again now. Yeah. And then I went back to Sadakoy, and I was trying to pull up the session. It wasn't connected to the fucking Wi-Fi. Like it took me 30 minutes just to be able to transfer from my Mac to the other computer. I had to reformat a fucking flash drive because my external drives are formatted for Mac. And so I'm over here, I tried 3 times. It won't connect to the Windows computer. So I'm like, all right, bet. This is how you know you really do this shit now? About 6 months ago, I was like, no, I'm just gonna put a dumb drive on my keychain. So I always have a flash drive. And that actually came in handy. And that's how I've been pulling this up now. I didn't have my computer on me. I literally stopped to look for the book. And I was like, oh shit, 3 hours? Yeah. I got flash drive. Let me put it up real quick. Let me see if I can touch it.
I got it like 9:45 for a session today, and then they texted it at 9:58.
And canceled.
2 minutes before the session was supposed to start.
it'll echo. You feel me? For some reason, it's coming through Pro Tools now and the phone.
Shooting my shot to the hole that is empty. Bringing the heat, no, the devil can tempt me. All of these beats ain't no one can content me. And I feel like a chimney. Come in, you see, baby, I got the remedy. No one can match me with the energy. Life is it. Like, what could it be? Look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga, he looking at me. Like, how can you shot to the hole that is empty? What do I see? Handsome ass nigga, I can see. How can you bring nigga? What got the remedy? No one can match me with the energy. Life is it. Like, what could it be? Look in the mirror, what
All right, so I'm not sure about a lot of stuff right now. I'm not sure why this microphone sound like this. I'm not sure why the audio stopped showing up. And yeah, it doesn't even matter. We're gonna make the most out of it. And let me just show y'all what I got on here. It'll be a refresher for me as well, because I don't even know what's going on here. Let's see. Waves Tune. Don't use Waves Tune anymore.
That's you on the vocals too?
Yes, sir. Nah, that's the one thing I did decide to leave for someone else to do. I don't produce that much. Like, technically, yeah, technically I know how. I'm just not that great at it because in the learning process, I was like, why are you busting your brain trying to figure out how to get better at this when you already do a bunch of different shit?
You're an artist already.
Yeah, I was already making music. I was in the middle of my internship learning to engineer, and then I was trying to learn to produce. And so, like, I got the concept, and it was just a matter of getting good at it. I spent like 3 hours just trying to get the shit to line up.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like one of those, like, I feel like if you do it, you gotta do it all the way things, you know?
And it was like, it's not that I don't want to, it's just the goal was never to be a producer. So I'm just trying to do it to see if I can. And now I know that I can. Do I have to? Do I want to? Like, I don't have to, and I don't necessarily want to. And I know plenty of people who are good at it. So why not just let the people who are already good at it and have the passion for it continue to do it? The teamwork exists for a reason. So, and after that, I was like, yeah, I don't know. If I have to, I will. Or if it's like I have an idea, I prefer to just co-produce with people that I fuck with. And it's like exchange ideas. Or if like there's something that I hear, but all right, I'll put that in. Or all right, I'll lay this part. But to just like, from scratch, it's gonna take me way too long to execute a whole idea from scratch. And I'm gonna get impatient. And I could have wrote 3 songs already. That's really what it is. In the middle of trying to figure out how to get the beat to do what I wanted, I looked at the clock. And then when I finished with the session, I'm like, dog, you've been sitting here long enough to have recorded and mixed the whole song. And if you just used it to write, I would have wrote at least 2 songs easy, or at least started. I would have been way more like far along on the process of finishing than I was anywhere near finishing that beat.
I feel like the thing about producers that separates producers and artists mainly is producers don't want to be a frontman. They don't want to be on stage.
Yeah.
They don't want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the best. If you're already an artist, it's hard for like, well, like you're already good at this thing. You're already dope at this thing. Like, why would you go backwards? So like.
I don't even feel like it's backwards.
But you're like going behind the scenes. Like,
right, behind the scenes.
Why not just stay in front of the scenes and just do that? Like,
I feel like the reason a lot of people do pick up the producing side is time. It's like, I gotta go find a producer. I gotta find a beat that I fuck with. I gotta make sure I get the rights to it. That takes time.
You gotta buy it.
Yeah, getting the money takes time. Working with a producer takes time.
So just for the sake of efficiency, you just wanted to give it a...
And so people would just be like, if I learn how to do this, then, oh, bro, it's right there. It's the cut button.
What is it?
Cut.
Did it work?
There's no mic. There are no monitors anymore.
Say something.
It's coming on my headphones loud as fuck.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was already hit though.
Nah, we had the dim button hit.
The cut, wasn't it?
No. Or maybe there was no sound coming out when we pushed it.
Check. There's so much latency too. That's crazy. But I mean, it's just like probably because
it's this mic.
Well, it's on channel 4. I mean, is there any plugins in channel 4?
Waves tune.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's probably why there's late. I mean, whenever I use this, I just use it for TalkBack with zero. I don't put any plugins on this thing either. So
I was just trying to get my voice in there, not through the phone.
Yeah.
Because if it loops through the phone while I play audio from Pro Tools, the audio from the phone loops back through Pro Tools. So I just wanted another input with cleaner audio.
But it's straight now, right? That's way better, right?
It stopped picking up, bro. That's why I just said, like, when you were coming in, I was in the middle of saying, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So I'm going to stop trying to. Just before I got here, I was on set, and me and one of the other actors left at the same time, and I was just like,
"You're an actor too?"
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. When I was in the middle of learning how to produce, I literally just was like, "You don't need to learn how to do all of this, bro." I'm a camera guy. I do photos. I do videos. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Bro.
Yesterday, I showed up on set as an actor, right? Yeah. As I'm standing there, I get an email of someone looking for a photographer. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. We start talking, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I get a text like, your publication just went up for my music. I'm like, you make music? Now we're listening to my music while I'm acting in this commercial, and then I'm answering an email at the same time to leave and go shoot a photo shoot,
bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. You're all over.
And so, yeah, in the middle of learning how to produce, I just took this deep breath and said, you don't have to do this. You do enough. Leave room for collaboration. And that's what I did. I left room for producer collaboration. But yeah, man. And it's all was like I was saying, where a lot of people pick up either music in terms of being the artist or pick up producing because they don't want to wait. Like I've heard producers say, I didn't want to wait for an artist to want the beat. and vice versa.
Yeah.
I didn't want to wait for a producer to make a beat when I had the song, right? For me, I was like, all right, I just spent a bunch of money. How do I save money? I get my own studio setup. Then I'll save time because I can record, I can practice, I can either send out the mixes, or when I get there, I'll at least know exactly how I want the song. After 3 months, I was like, well, if I'm gonna have the equipment, I guess I can get better at mixing. Next thing you know, bro, I'm in there 10 hours a day, like, just trying to learn.
So did you just start mixing out of like, were you like, did somebody tell you like, hey, your songs don't sound mixed, or were you just like listening and you kind of realized like?
No, I started going to the studio first.
So other people were mixing your songs.
Yes.
So you were just like doing it because you knew that's like how to do it. Like,
I just was mixing. When I first started mixing, I didn't know shit. I just opened up Pro Tools and tried to figure out how to get audio into it.
yeah, okay, so like when you're recording, just straight recording, are you like mixing as you go, or do you just focus on capturing the audio in the very beginning?
Now it just depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I didn't even know how to mix. I just recorded shitty
Now
ass
that
vocals.
now that you know how to mix, are you putting like EQs and compressors on your track like as you're writing the song still,
Sometimes
or are you waiting to the very end to then go apply all that stuff?
it just depends. Like with this song right here,
Yeah.
a lot of the effects and like airiness and stuff
Yeah.
happened in real time.
real time.
Because as I'm saying it,
Yeah.
the idea came.
It also lets you know how the finished result's gonna sound.
Yeah.
In real time.
And it depends on if it's a song I already wrote, because my whole process has changed over time. At first,
yeah.
I would just sit there and write a song, bro. Like every lyric was written before I even thought about hitting a microphone.
Okay.
Once I learned how to record and mix, it's like, I just want to start recording right now. And even that took me a second. I started doing these little drills where I would give myself a set amount of time to finish the song. And then I would go and record the whole thing. And so with that, it was like, all right, you got an hour to write it, an hour to record, an hour to edit. And then I realized like, yo, your editing could be a little bit faster. Because when I first started, man, once I started learning how to mix, I was doing everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Everything. EQ, compress, delays, reverb, every single track separately. Even the ad-lib tracks, if me and you both did a song and we had a lead, we had a dub, we had ad-libs, and then we just had like another track of ad-libs, and say we both did all 4 of those, all 8 of those tracks got everything separate.
So you didn't like bust your
stuff. Everything was separate. So it would take me 3 hours just to get the organization ready to start mixing a song, just because it took me 10 minutes per thing, per track.
Oh man.
Yeah, bruh.
Shout out templates though.
Once I got into the studio and had an internship, these niggas handed me, they didn't even hand it to us. They made us build it. You feel me? They made us rebuild the studio template.
Yeah,
but once I said, what? Let's record right now. And that's when my process became like, I'll start doing edits while I go along, because I didn't have to listen for as many problems as I went along.
Sometimes like I'll have my guitar like on the other side of the room, and I won't record a guitar part just because the guitar is so far away, and I have to like stand up and like walk across the room to
And get
pick it up. So I'll just do like a MIDI idea instead.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes when you can just create so easily, it's just like when you have a template already ready to go, it's just so much easier to create, you know? Like,
it takes the stress off.
You don't have to like walk all the way across the room. If you can just like reach over and grab the guitar, it's already there. It's like so much easier, you know?
And I feel like I don't have to know as much, because it's gonna guide me along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people about, oh, you got a template. This is one thing I hate when artists come in and be like, your template, how good is your template?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know anything about mixing?
Yeah.
Because we can't even have that conversation if you don't understand what's in the template. Like,
they don't even know what reverb is.
You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't want to sound like, oh, fuck you, because you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, at the same time, I'm not going in the kitchen and asking, did they sear my steak right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I only know so much about it.
I mean, some people, like you, if you were to go into the studio now, though, with like, let's say you were just to step into the studio with somebody, and on their setup or whatever, like, you would be able to ask like what's your tempo like, because you already know like about
At least a
mixing.
rough idea. It's like, what do you do first?
Yeah,
Are you a compressor or an EQ guy?
yeah.
Like, but I still wouldn't say too much for the simple fact of, at this point, if I go to somebody, it's because I already know what I'm about to get.
Mm.
Or you're about to do something that I'm not able to. You feel me?
Well, that's where the collaboration comes in.
Exactly. So I don't even be on them. If I am on their template, it's because I'm trying to get a piece of sauce.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'm trying to just be the fly on the wall while you do that one part that I wouldn't have did that way. Yeah, I don't even say too much anymore.
I'm always learning, dude. With it when it comes to going to other sessions and stuff, I like to watch other people and just like see how they work.
Yeah, and even sometimes just like the workflow and the order,
Yeah.
because it could be the exact same thing. Like, I was gonna do subtractive EQ anyway, but you went ahead and de-essed it first. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting approach, but
and sometimes it doesn't make that much of a difference in the final mix.
yeah. I mean,
And then
sometimes use 2 de-essers depending on who it is.
and another thing, I like hearing other people's ear
Yeah.
and other people's ideas. Because one thing that I feel like opened me up as an artist and as a musician was that I went to a studio with a guy I had never met before. And he was like, all right, so we're using auto-tune. All right, I'm going to turn the reverb up on this. And at this point, I have some idea of mixing and mastering. I just haven't been coached or taught by anybody, really. It was a lot of trial and error. And I'll say this, though. My trajectory is not the average trajectory, bruh. So I went from working in professional studios with engineers and producers for 2 years and not knowing nothing.
Yeah.
And one day, I just was like, yo, I can get my own home setup. And really, I had an engineer just low-key trying to talk shit. And he was like, yeah, you need me. You need somebody like me in your corner because this is hard and not everybody can do it. And I'm like, fair, not everybody can do it, but you're talking to me like I'm not capable. Whatever. And I wasn't trying to prove a point or anything, but once I had the equipment, I was like, shit, I could figure out something. And I became obsessed. And so, long story short, I'll shorten this. What I was saying is my trajectory was a little different because I spent 2 years working with professionals who knew what they were doing and I knew nothing. And then I downloaded Pro Tools and I spent 8 months doing tutorials every day, bruh. And I'm not exaggerating. At least 5 days a week. And I promise you it was more like 7. I called a nigga I lived with. I was in college at the time. And he literally would come to our spare bedroom and be like, dog, you've been in here since 12 p.m. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's 8:30. Yeah, I'm about to go to the bar. You coming? No. And I would just sit there like that. And so at the end of 8 months, I dropped my first single that I mixed and mastered myself. That same first single got the attention of an A&R at a record label with Universal, dog. And it was mixed and mastered by me. And then after that, I did a bunch of different songs. He wanted to hear more music. I sent dude like 30 tracks, 40 tracks, some mixed and mastered, some completely unfinished. Like, they were finished songs, no editing. And then some were tracks that I had did at other studios with other producers. So they were professionally done. He only wanted 5 songs, bruh. Out of the 5 songs he picked out of the 40, 3 of them were mixed, mastered, and recorded in my bedroom closet. Nigga, after that, nobody could tell me shit. I was self-taught off YouTube, dog. And my EP came out, bruh. I put out an EP. It was distributed through a subsidiary of Universal, dog. I had physical copies in stores. This was 2016. And these were songs that I mixed and mastered in my fucking bedroom after 8 months of learning how to mix and master, bruh. Self-taught. Bruh, a minute ago. And so since then, I've actually done an internship. I was at a studio with a nigga who did it for 40 years, who taught me what he knows. And that's when I was like, all right, bet. And bro, and so I was actually talking to the other engineer at the studio in Inglewood, and he was like, it's crazy. You learn 2 things and the whole world is new. Bro, he just taught me game staging before starting. That was 50% of the battle because like my songs wouldn't be loud enough or they wouldn't have enough depth.
Yeah.
Game staging, dog.
Yeah.
Changed the world.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about when you first start recording and not knowing to test the mic and make sure you're not getting hot vocals.
Yeah.
You get done, you listen to the song, you do all the mixing and mastering you want, and it don't sound right.
Yeah.
Because the vocals, you feel me? But that's what you don't know when you first start. It's like,
you don't know.
yeah. And so, bro, that should change my life. Just knowing how to level the vocals first.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog. And so after,
The worst is when you're with an artist and you realize that they were like super hot like the first like 5 takes and they're super stoked on it. And you're like, oh, we gotta re-sing all those because I just got the
bruh,
shit locked in.
the one thing that was always funny is like you got them recording and then you stop it and they're like, oh, bet. And you're like, can you do that again? But you don't tell them why. But that's the reason. Because you feel me?
One more time, bro.
I like that last one, but let's get it one more time.
I always just say like one more time, just like that last one.
Or there's one time where you're not recording and like it's playing and you think that you're going and then you look up and you're like, wait, that shit's not red.
Yeah.
And you have to stop them and be like, all right, just start that from the top for
What
me.
about, okay, so if we're going there, what about all the times you hit pause when there's reverb and delay tails and they're like, oh, that sounds crazy.
Can you keep that effect?
Can you keep that reverb?
And I'm like, there's not enough. I don't know what to say.
It's like, I don't know how to recreate that. I'm sorry.
That one is always funny. Or when they're like, that one effect you had right there, and you're like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, we have reverb, delay, and EQ.
Do you use H delay?
Sometimes, yeah.
So you know how like when you change the like the note, like the quarter note, eighth note or whatever, it like warps the sound, like
Yeah.
like, pitches it
And
down.
can you do that?
Can you do that?
I don't want to say no, but I don't know how to capture that exact moment.
I don't know if you can automate H delay from go to eighth note to quarter note.
I was told you can automate anything,
You
but
can
I don't
automate
know.
the delay time on H delay. I think. I don't know if it could. I don't know if it would capture that,
That sound.
That.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just when you hit the knob or.
Like, just record it on your phone.
Right.
And send it back.
Right, and just airdrop it. You know, just blend it in.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, there's always.
That's something the homie Talent be doing all the time, dog. Is like he'll want to get vocal samples or vocal tags,
Yeah.
and he'll want it to have like that playback feel to it, a little bit of more like character.
Yeah.
And so he'll go in the vocal booth and he'll record it into his iPhone and just send the recording either through the mic or back to the computer separately.
Mm.
And then he'll do all types, pitch correction, up, down, reverse it, slow it down. And it's just a nice way to quickly get the idea captured.
So I started off playing in bands, like rock bands, metal bands. I played guitar for like 18 years.
Okay.
But I started off recording my own guitar parts. But I would kind of like do it like a rapper, where I would just cut in like line by line, phrase by phrase, until I had like a whole
That's interesting.
composition of like a phrase, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would just like do punch-ins on my guitar. So I just learned how to like track really.
But would you do just like 2 strums?
like and this part, the next part would be like so far you have and the third part, you know, I do separately. So then by the fourth part you have like a whole like riff, you know.
That's actually dope.
So you write it using the DAW versus like writing it in your head first, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I learned.
Oh, that's actually cool too, because you can actually decide
Yeah.
while looking at it as opposed to just thinking like,
Yeah.
or yeah,
It's like
no,
a
that's
visual
dope.
thing.
Yeah.
So
This is the way I would do it, dog, because I
Yeah.
can't read music.
I don't read music either. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I grew up playing in rock bands, not jazz bands. So I'm not really like, you know, super like theory
Yeah.
nerd or whatever. I wish I was, but
Swing.
you know. But then like I started to like produce after the bands didn't work out, because the bands don't work out a lot of the time.
There's a lot of personalities, a lot of different. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started to like make beats. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it all myself. I'll be the drummer too. I'll be the bass player and the drummer and the guitar player. I'll show these guys.
Exactly.
I was making the craziest beats, bro. Like nobody could possibly rap over them. They were just like
no space.
the most abstract sounding things with like no repetition, just super progressive. And like there's not like a hook that repeats. It would just change like the whole beat. It would like classical music basically. but with like random drums behind it.
That's interesting. There's some artists out there who would fuck with that, bro.
It was cool for what it was, but it wasn't really good for trying to get clients, like vocals
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to learn how to like not water it down, but water it down.
How to format it.
Yeah.
Into something that
you
was
could sing over.
Yeah.
Rap over with space on it. That wasn't just about like showcasing my skills
Ability.
the whole time.
uh
So from going from the band to the producer, like super producer wannabe kind of, you know,
super producer wannabe.
to just like simplifying things and making it more about like the song, than just being like a dope producer. Like
No, yeah.
like how can we serve the song? You know, like it's really more about the artists. You know, what they want.
It's all about the artist when you book an artist, dog. And that's like, I say that like it sucks, but it's like sometimes you just have to remove your opinion. And that part is like, if you one, like good music, and two, have good ideas, can be hard to do.
But some sessions are worth doing it for, just to keep your peace and not have to like overextend yourself and end up feeling stressed at the end because nobody's going to listen to your ideas anymore.
Right.
Because they're just not that kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, some sessions I just keep quiet and, you know, realize it's just a job.
Bro, that part. And then the one thing I realized is like, this is their song.
Yeah.
Like, if this is how they want it, fuck my idea.
Yeah.
It's not personal, it's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be performing the song every night at the end of the day.
And
Not
fuck that.
me.
You're the one who wants people to listen to it. So like, if I don't think that it sounds good, I feel as if it's going to hinder the amount of people who listen to it. And if you disagree, well then fine.
Yeah.
And if you're right, then I really should just shut the fuck up.
Well, it's crazy because to think that I would know what's best for a song in reality when I'm like my biggest self-critic on all my own music is just kind of like a mind fuck in and of itself.
And see, I think about it this way, whereas like most of the time, if I am giving a critique, it's not even usually from a personal taste place. It's from to me, that sounded like a mistake musically.
Yeah.
Or like sonically, like your voice broke, or there was a pop, or like the jump from there to here was really big. It's not just I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes I just think, all right, is this because you would do it differently or because it doesn't sound clean or professional? And that's the main thing I started separating my opinions into before I even speak.
Mm.
You feel me? Like, is this a Charles's preference or is this technically that doesn't sound clean?
Right.
If it doesn't sound clean, I'm going to tell you it doesn't sound clean.
Right.
If it's just my preference, I'm going to say it one time or give you the idea.
Yeah.
And if you don't agree or like try to do the suggestion, or if you try to do the suggestion and you say, I'll try it and nothing changes 3 times, I'll just shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But I also learned that some artists just don't know and they want you to say something, but you don't know that when you first meet them.
Yeah. And sometimes you might just have to get rejected, and maybe they'll only accept 1 out of every 5 ideas you have, and that's okay too. And
Yeah.
like, don't take any of it personal. And even that one idea that they did take made the song better. So like,
Right.
who cares if they said no to the other 5? You know?
And I thought about it as like, at the end of the day, I'm kind of way more in control than they are with the song too. So like a lot of my thoughts and process is already here.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You're gonna get you know, manipulate the song sonically on your computer.
Yeah.
They're just like, all right, here it is. You know, they don't really touch it again.
Yeah. So it's like I can't even be mad and feel like you're not taking my suggestion. Nigga, this is all my idea. Like, it's not my idea, but it is at the same time. It's like what we were just saying. You might compress it differently, you might EQ it differently. So really it is a lot of a co-creation.
Yeah, no.
And I think that's something that a lot of people like overshadow on both sides, where it's like, as an engineer, I don't take into consideration how much of a collaborative creation it is with another person, because like you said, it's a job and my mind is focused on technical aspects.
Right.
It's not appreciating the artistry all the time
Right.
until I'm listening back to the song and I'm like, yo, this is actually dope.
Sometimes the artist's like, oh, how come you're not hyped, bro? I'm like,
But nigga, I'm trying to think about 3 things and the future. It's like I have to be timing the next part of the song. Or bro, I hate when you're like trying to fly something and you're counting and they're talking and I'm like, dog, these little lines, like, I don't mean to be rude. I need a little bit of focus right now.
It's like math.
You feel me? It's not like it is. It literally is, and we just don't think about it as math because we listening to it.
Yeah.
And we get to physically manipulate it. But nigga, this whole screen is numbers right now. It goes 0 through infinity. It's right here.
So on Pro Tools, is this the like newest version of it, or is this like the old? Like
I don't know. I think this is an older version.
Would a lot of these plugins even be compatible like with this version?
The plugins don't really change. The layout just looks kind of different, and the color is like. So this right here looks exactly like it looks on my new computer.
Yeah. All the wave stuff looks the same. Yeah.
This you can switch between. So this is what the originals look like.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
Is that a stock?
Hell no.
Oh, what is that?
This is Waves.
Oh, that's good.
Waves EQ.
That's Waves EQ?
One of them. Q10.
Oh, Q10.
All right, look, quick little tutorial. So this right here is one of the EQs that I use a lot. I'm not gonna lie, my mentor would be a little bit mad at me. Shout out to Isaac. He doesn't really like this EQ. So for him, it doesn't add, but even though this is cut here, if you look at another EQ and look at the actual visual EQ, you'll see little tail ends still popping up below what you cut off sometimes.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck that. No.
So with Pro Q, it doesn't do that at all?
I guess not. He usually is using FabFilter.
Yeah.
Or it might have even changed by now. I haven't seen him in years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like with a lot of the EQs, they're just like hard ass cuts where they don't let any frequency after it, like that. Or like, so I feel like a lot of the frequency it's pretty normal for like frequency to like bleed through like beyond where you cut it.
And so I don't know. This is my mentor, dog.
Okay.
And so I'm just going off of what he told us because we used the EQ when we were learning, when we were in our training and everything and doing mixes.
Yeah.
We were allowed to use it.
Yeah.
But if he was leading and he would open it, what the fuck is this? And he would go to the EQ he liked.
Yeah.
And then he also didn't mix a lot anymore. He owned the studio, and you feel me? So like he still would come in, he would still update stuff and stay on top of new plugins. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what he would have done if he was working with an artist. He was just trying to teach us. And so in the template was FabFilter, man.
Sure.
You feel me? Of course. What he would use personally, I don't know. But I know he didn't like Waves.
I'm sure it's probably Fab. I think most people use FabFilter at this point.
Yeah.
I don't use it. I use HEQ and I use Infinity EQ.
I was just about to say, dog, I found out about Infinity EQ on Wednesday.
It's pretty similar to Pro Q, honestly, bro. I like it. I've been using that one for a few years. But like all the Slate Digital stuff, like the All Access Slate stuff.
You have the is it a subscription?
Yeah.
Bro, the whole subscription thing low-key be blowing me sometimes.
But I mean, I use it so much, you know.
Nah, it's just, this is what it is for me, bro. It's like, I was right at the precipice between buying everything and getting subscriptions. And so it's like, I bought Pro Tools and I owned it.
Yeah.
I paid like $275.
Yeah.
And I never had to buy it again unless I wanted to update it. And then like 2 years later, they started the subscription thing. And so I'm like, it's a trade-off.
I bought Pro Tools and I updated my laptop and it wasn't compatible with that.
That's what I'm saying, like little shit like that. And so it's like, it's annoying. I don't know. It just irks me sometimes that I have to spend extra bread for something that used to, you feel me, full access.
I feel like we full on live in a subscription-based world now. Like,
That's, yeah.
My intent is to eventually have like some kind of subscription model people can pay me.
Bro, I've already tried to implement one, dog.
With like whatever, like OnlyFans or whether it be what's the other one? On YouTube? Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. Actually, I forgot about that. People have been using that for a grip.
But like, imagine like using OnlyFans for like music content.
Bro, that's what it used to be for.
Yeah.
It wasn't always what it is now. And see, I was just thinking subscriptions in the sense of like, all right, bet if you pay, I don't know, $500 a month, you get X amount of studio sessions with X amount of hours to use at your disposal.
Well, that's like what this studio has.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I want to do it with artists and engineers. You feel me? Like, I'll be your personal engineer. You get this many hours with me this month.
Yeah.
For a blanket
just
charge.
Like putting someone on a retainer.
Yeah.
Basically.
A subscription model.
I've done like monthly retainers with artists. It's just like you just get access to me all month for like this amount of money.
Yeah.
They'll be like a priority client.
That's a subscription to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you can only do that so many people because you only have
so many times. Yeah. But
everybody can't be a priority client.
I was about to say, you get the right price, nigga, you get way less clients. Like,
if I had three clients, the 4, like that would be like an ideal world. Like
Bruh.
4 like hardcore, just like
every week, new, yeah, bro.
just like 4 people, like instead of finding new people every week like that.
Bro, it sucks sometimes trying to find new people all the time. And like working with artists that just aren't like, I don't want to say dedicated, but the consistency to have the funds to even dedicate.
Yeah.
Man, not everybody is doing that, bro. And in my head, I'm like, bro, I was finding a way to go to the studio once a week, every other week, once a month. Like, I found a way to make that shit happen. With people having, like, I guess also I was in Ohio. So it was like, bro, I knew I had to take advantage of the moments when they came.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody who works at a studio or owns a studio or has a home set up out here. We in California.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dime a dozen.
Yeah. No, it's just, I don't know. It's why the whole subscription thing became a thing, because people invested straight up into it became different. Yeah. You can't complain. You just got to innovate and roll with the times.
Like started with Spotify. It was, you know.
Low key with music, yeah.
Everything else trickled.
What is this on? All right. So this right here is a Waves EQ. This is Q10. It's one of the EQs I use the most just because it's one that came in one of the last bundle packs that I bought. You can very easily use one of the native plugin EQs and do the exact same thing, or any of these right here. Oh, Fab Filter is also on my main vocal bus, I believe. So just goes to show you I do use other EQs. But yeah, right here, Q3. But so this is on a vocal EQ. I just went ahead and rounded off some of the low end right there. You can see cut out everything under like 1. I don't know. What does it say? Yeah, it's still on. I don't know why it disappeared. You could be in frame. I don't give a fuck,
Am
bro.
I allowed to smoke on there?
It's YouTube, so
What's the vibe there?
technically you're allowed to. I try not to hit it on camera too much, just because for my own personal brand, I don't really promote smoking. But people accept it in creative spaces, so I don't trip on it. I just try not to hit it directly in camera personally, but I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, so this is
I just want to look at it.
No, all good.
'Cause I'm a nerd.
So this is the vocal EQ that we were already listening
well, that
to.
explains it.
And so I
doesn't
did take some of the 250 out.
Yeah, I mean that you're taking out way too much on the low end. To be real with you, I would make this curve like way like steeper and not so like across. It should be more like that. Is that possible to do that? I think it's
With this? With
no.
This is the Q on it right here. You feel me?
The bandwidth, just the bandwidth.
I can't change just the width on that.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
I would just.
I could change. You feel me? Where it is?
Farther,
yeah, but the cut is either. You feel me?
Oh,
These are my only options in.
I see.
Yeah, and so I can pull it further.
Nah, I would do the opposite.
Pull it up more open.
Yeah, give it more body, and also the 2. Yeah, I mean that's -6. You're like, I would only do like half the bandwidth on this, and like also like half the
amount.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter for the lead vocal. I'm redoing it.
Oh, you're redoing it,
bro? That's what I'm saying. I want to re-record the verses. Yeah, and like it's taking me 2 sessions just to even be able to do this and see what's going on.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck with it, go ahead and fuck with it.
Can you just mute Can you just take the EQ off of it?
Yeah.
And just play it without the EQ.
Yeah. Why is this disappearing?
What's disappearing?
It's not like we're not here, but the camera's still there.
That's pretty. Or that on the screen? We're on there.
Maybe this didn't catch up. All right, bypass this.
Yeah, I was curious.
You're good. This type of shit I like doing too.
Yeah, it's the
tell the truth, though I'm fucking up the budget. But I'm balling out in Cali, gotta love it. Though I really miss my brother, my mother, and my grandmother too. But tell me what the fuck is a nigga to do? Trying to get this loot, coming from a small town, and he got the small town blues. Out in the city, trying to get a pretty penny, ain't really got too much to lose. But they cannot fuck with me. I'm shooting my shot to the whole clip is empty. Bringing the heat, no, the devil can tempt me. Ball on these beats, ain't no one can contend me. And I feel like a chimney. Come in, you see, baby, I got the remedy. No one can match, can't equal the energy. Life is like, damn, like what could it be? Look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga, he looking at me. Like, how can you dream when you don't see? Like, what could it be? I look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga looking back at me. Like, how can you dream, nigga, when you don't sleep? Maneuver through the manure, I've been through the sewer. It made me this shit, just cause I've been through it. Don't make me legit, but I wanted this, since just a jit. Flying fast off of fear facts, did it on my own. Real flex, you can feel my spirit in the damn flesh. Shit get deep, no more apps, we can't mesh. I might mosh if you miss that. Watch me big stack, that's some new decepts. You ain't know it yet, but I'm up next. See me ball, nothing but net. And I don't need a ref, I just need me to check. Everything ain't one coming from the chef. If I send a kiss, it's the kiss of death. Still in the record, head for the like hit, like damn, like what could it be? Look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga, he looking at me. Like, how can you dream when you don't sleep? Like, what could it be? I look in the mirror, what do I see? Handsome ass nigga looking back at me. Like, how can you dream, nigga, when you don't sleep? For the wicked, so I must be looking evil. Keep one in the air, like evil Knievel. I ain't cuffing no respect. I can't push the needle on my record.
All right. So, do you want to just play it real quick, or do you want to go jump into it?
Yeah, pull up the EQ real quick on it. This is just the on.
This is just this green lead vocal.
Okay. Sweet. Maybe play it once with like soloed. Let's hear it. This is with the EQ on it.
What the hell? Did I solo the wrong track?
Maybe cancel it.
Coming from a small town and
I'll just mute the beat.
like Evil Knievel, I ain't tough for no respect. I came to push the needle on my record. Tell the truth, though I'm fucking up the budget. But I'm balling out in Cali, gotta love it. Though I really miss my brother, my mother, and my grandmother too. But tell me what the fuck is a nigga to do? Trying to get this loot, coming from a small town, and he got the small town blues. Out in the city, trying to get a pretty penny, ain't really got too much to lose. But they cannot fuck with me. I'm shooting my shot to the whole clip is empty. Bringing the heat, no, the devil can't take me. Ballin'.
Yeah, bro, I hate listening to that.
Okay, so what's it sound like totally dry? So like curiosity. Is it ready to just mute all the effects at once, or you have to like click them all?
Nah. Okay. Actually, I might have to click them all.
Damn. Okay, you don't worry about it though.
Here, you gotta. There's a way where you just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Nice.
Is Windows, the Windows button.
Okay.
He said, no one can contain me. I feel wicked, so I must feel like an evil key one in the air. Like Evil Knievel, I ain't tough for no respect. I can't push the needle on my record. Tell the truth, though I'm fucking up the budget. But I'm balling out in Cali, gotta love it.
I mean,
Though I
they're
really
literally
miss my brother, my mother.
outlining in certain areas. You know what I mean? Like right here, it's literally.
So I got them all the way zoomed in as well.
So
You feel me?
Unzoom it real quick. That's what it's actually looking.
That's
like?
what it actually. Yeah, bro.
Oh.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about a problem. It's just I don't like my voice. I don't like how I sound. Like it's the performance. I don't like the performance. Is if you listen, bro, I get deeper at another point of the song.
Yeah.
And it's like you could hear the juxtaposition of where I'm underneath myself, like supported, and where I'm on top of my voice. And it's like,
Show me what you mean.
Out in the city trying to get a pretty penny, ain't really got too much to lose. But they cannot fuck with me. I'm shooting my shot to the whole clip is empty. Bring the way you don't sleep. I've been through the sewer.
even my tone just right there is
do it.
deeper.
Don't make me legit, but I
The
want it
resonance
this.
is
It's the
richer.
shit. Flying fast off of
And then it goes back
It
to
on
my
own.
nasally
Real?
head tone. You feel me? And it was like I took voice training, dog. And it's not to say like I know how to use my voice, but listening to it, I can hear when the like resonance switched. And that's when I was like, oh, you were in a nasal resonance way too much.
Yeah.
And so it's just I don't like it.
Sure.
It was palatable for a year when I first made it, because the same thing you said. It sounds decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds appealing.
Yeah.
When I took a step back and just listened to the tone of myself,
Yeah.
I said, nigga, I don't like my tone.
Yeah. I feel like this could be a good lesson. There's no amount of EQ or compression that can make you like your vocal tone. You have to record a tone that you like and then go from there.
That part right there, bruh. It's like people will say, can you change it?
Yeah.
Yes, that doesn't mean you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And one thing I tell people all the time, where they'll be like, all right, I'll should I just go record it that way?
Mhm.
If you can execute the sound you hear in your head
Mhm.
vocally,
Mhm.
that's the easiest way to make it sound the way you want it to.
Mhm. Mhm.
Whereas like I can do a bunch of manipulation, I can probably get close to it.
Yeah.
But if you can do it, then let's just do it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's like we could play with this, bro. We could add something on it to just make it deeper, because that's really all it is my voice is just higher pitched than I like.
Yeah, it's like if you want background vocals, just literally back up like a
Feel me?
couple feet. You don't have to EQ the fuck out of it. You don't have to turn it all the way down. Like you're already just
Further
backed up.
away. Yeah. Or it's like if you want it to sound softer,
Yeah.
say it softer.
Say it.
If you want it to sound in a whisper,
Yeah.
whispering. I can't make you sound like you're whispering.
You take advantage of the natural polarity of the microphone.
I can't make you whisper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you EQ a voice to sound like a whisper if it's not whispering? I don't have
That would
any
be a crazy
ideas.
plugin, though.
I don't have
Actually, there is a plugin. It's called Suno. You can take a regular
Oh.
vocal and turn it into a whisper.
for real.
In Suno?
I've never used it.
No. You never used Suno?
No. Damn, you're judging me right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
He said you're missing out.
I'm saying is it's one of those things where if you don't embrace it, it's gonna be like
Oh.
so fucked. Like
Yeah.
how
Ingrained it becomes into like
yeah,
workflow.
like literally like every big session
they use, like
Isn't it for like the sound field? Like,
Suno.
yeah.
No, Suno is AI. It's like where you take. It's like you.
Oh, wait. And it will do like it will enhance the whole track.
It'll do anything.
Yes, bro. Okay, you're right. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a homie. We were just how me and you were right now.
Yeah.
He was like, "You want to make a song?"
Yeah.
Because we were linked up. We were doing some shit. We were making video content.
Yeah.
He was like, "Let's make a track real quick."
Yeah.
So we hopped on the beat, and we never came back to it. Bro, like 6 months ago, he emailed me a song. It was like, "Listen to this." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, that's not my voice." It changed my voice.
Yeah.
It added instruments. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this shit is crazy.
Yeah. But you could also use it on a less like dramatic scale. Like if you just have a bass line that you like, you can just drop the bass line stem in and be like, give me like 6 variations of this bass line. So you can have layers to like stack in the song. You know what I mean? So you can just
Build something.
yeah.
Nah, that is 100% crazy. But my question is, how many motherfuckers are using it like to make their song?
The whole
Period.
song.
Yeah.
A lot of people, but you can always kind of tell and
Yeah.
I feel like like the best way to use it isn't that way. It's
Let me
just-
see. Oh, fuck, it's not my computer.
yeah.
I was like, let me pull up that track. Bro, I was listening, and then I was like, I sound dope as fuck. And I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Like, I've never heard my voice even.
Yeah.
It made me sound like a different person.
Sure. Yeah.
But not in a bad way, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But
It
it's
was
also cool
crazy.
because you can like upload your idea into it. It'll give you a whole more developed idea. And then you can take inspiration from that idea and then put it back into your song. You know what I mean? Like just the ideas. Like, oh, look how they did the transition on this version. I did the transition like that on my version too.
Oh, do you mix in Pro Tools?
I don't use Pro Tools.
Or do you use
Reaper.
Reaper?
Yeah.
Never used
Have
it.
you used it?
No.
It's like if like Pro Tools and Ableton had a baby, basically.
How long has it been out?
Since like 2012.
Okay. Honestly, I've only even heard it once, and I didn't know this nigga was talking about a program.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it looks just like Pro Tools.
Okay.
Basically. Like I can use Pro Tools too. I went to school for audio engineering. I learned in Pro Tools. But,
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with it, to be honest.
I mean, really, once you learn the tools,
Yeah.
it's just like placement and like how intuitive it is
Yeah.
for you.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like how quickly can I just,
Find
like,
it.
Can I trim the audio tracks and then drop them down and then record the next track? Like how quickly can I do that in Swift Motion? Because I'm tracking vocals all the time. There are people like ready to go to the next bar. Okay, next line. So that's what it's just about. I mean, it's like speed.
I think it's funny. Not that funny, but you would have been right as fuck. You thought that the vocals were that like big. My vocals and like the waveform.
Oh yeah, I was like, if they actually look like that, that's crazy.
Bro, I was about to say, if I would have walked up to somebody's computer
Yeah,
and this shit looked like that,
I was like, first of all,
I would have just started laughing. Like, we was just talking about that, bro. And then when I be online and I'm on lives and I'm editing, because I'll do that on purpose sometimes where I'm like, get to the ad-lib tracks and shit. So I want to see where the audio is at so I can go visually and audibly, right? But if you walk up and you just like, damn, that shit loud as fuck.
Yeah, no, I know. I think Logic does that a lot too. Like you can zoom in. I don't think Reaper you can zoom in like that on the audio.
But nah, that was one of the things that I did actually have to learn and adjust though. Is, bro, when I first started, I just was trying to get the audio into the interface. That shit was hot,
Oh yeah.
peaking
Well,
all the time.
When I first started recording, it was on I don't know, like a really, really cheap interface where it's just like one knob. And it's like that shit's either green, orange, or red, and you don't want it to be red. So you just turn it to where it's like somewhere in the orange area.
Yeah.
So I mean that it was pretty that part of it was
See,
pretty
bro,
self-explanatory, but
you would think, but I literally, Nick, I didn't know anything. This
No,
is
I feel you. I had friends around me that were also like doing it too, so they
Yeah.
would kind of show me and stuff, you know.
man. I literally was like home studio.
Yeah.
and this is when they first were coming out with packages and bundles.
Uh-huh.
So there was like 3 packages on Amazon that popped up,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get one. And then right before I did, finally, I YouTubed it, and somebody was like, just buy the stuff separately.
Yeah.
And that was all my training, bruh. I at the computer, and I'm like, all right, I think this plug goes into this.
Mhm.
You feel me? I'm just looking at shit and going off visually. Like,
Mhm.
you get an XLR cable, nigga, you only got 2 options.
Mhm.
It's gonna go in or not. Like, so I set everything up, and then I was like, record. How do I get the sound in?
Yeah.
And that's all I learned, man.
Yeah.
For the first like 2 months,
Okay.
that's all I learned. I didn't even give a fuck. I just wanted to get sound in. And then I'm sitting there like, all right, so EQ, open the EQ. I start moving shit. And I'm listening like, nothing's really getting better. And then I finally, after about a month and a half, because my goal wasn't to mix myself. It wasn't to engineer. It was just to be able to get my ideas down quicker and have a rough version. So I knew how I wanted to flow, how I wanted to sound, and how I wanted to perform it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to edit it
Yeah, no, I feel you. You mean edit as in like time, like quantize and stuff like that?
or just like mix it,
Mix
like
it.
mix the vocals. Like, I was just trying to record vocals. That was it. And I didn't care if the vocals were good because it was just so I could track my own performances and get to the studio and be able to record the whole song in 20 minutes or less, or as quick as possible.
Yeah.
It was in my head, you feel me? As I had recorded songs in 30 minutes, but it's because I had been rapping it for a year. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, if I can record a song in 30 minutes because I've practiced that much, let me just practice on my shit at home like that.
Mhm.
And so now I don't really give a fuck. When it's time to make a song, it's more so I just feel like making a song. Whether I'm about to sit here and write for an hour, whether I'm about to just punch in and out, I don't know. And I'll find out when I start. But when I first started, nigga, I just wanted to get some sound into the computer.
No, for sure. Do you have any other songs I can hear?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and listen to some. Actually, this is perfect. So, oh fuck, bro, this is not my computer. I keep wanting to pull shit up.
Do you have anything else?
I do, bro. And I wanted to play some unreleased shit. But actually, here, this is what I'll do. Oh, you heard that right there where I'm telling you I just don't like my voice. I'll play something that I dropped after I just started paying more attention to it. Because like I said, I had already went to school and we had to take vocal training. I didn't fucking go to look for vocal training. It was a class that I had to take.
Yeah.
And so they just taught us how to control our voice for what our goal was, not how to sing or anything like that. It was acting, vocal training, and coaching to understand, like, all right, if you need to be this character, how do you change your shit? Or if you are trying to portray something, and like just right there, you don't sound rooted or grounded in, like, if I was supposed to be a lawyer or something, and I walked around talking like I sound there, like, your voice doesn't really match the character. You feel me? And
That's
so
what I think about, like, if I were to meet someone at a club and they were like, this is my project, or this is the studio I work at, or this is what my music is, I'm like, does it kind of fit their vibe, you know? Is it like match?
Does it match?
Like their aesthetic?
Yeah.
Their outfit, and, you know, like, not that that really matters, because, like, sometimes it's the most unassuming people that make the coolest shit.
Or the shit that's like the furthest removed from what you see.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Which, depending on where people meet me and how they meet me, I feel like this might do a little bit of that for them as well, bruh. But so yeah, this song right here, I think was the one I was recording when the girl was in the studio and she said, why don't you sound like you do when you're talking to me? And so I literally was like, all right, bet. Let me pay attention to exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it for every single line. Because it's just, you get caught up in the performance, you feel me? And it's like, just even in talking to you, my voice has changed numerous times. Because like I said, if I get excited, get worked up, get into the moment, I'm not thinking about it, man. And part of the excitement makes the voice go up higher. And then also, I just wasn't comfortable with my voice for a really long time. I didn't even realize my shit was this fucking deep. One day I was in acting class and they told us to do like a motion where we're holding the stick. All right, so this is called, what is it? Damn it, I forget the name of it right now. But it's this Japanese acting training where you stand in position and then sometimes you'll have like sticks and shit. And so you take the stick, you stand in position, you ready it, and all of this is done the same way you see like Japanese fight training where like, hup, 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 and you have to hit your pose or whatever, or do your strike or whatever. Same type of concept, just concentration and with acting. And so you do your hold your position, and then he and you hold your pose until he tells you, and he'll say either hit, stick. Sometimes this nigga will just have a stick and he'll just walk around the room. And when he snaps it, you gotta snap. And then randomly he'll say speak, right? So we're doing all these poses, all these positions, and now he got me raised in a ready position, just waiting. And then he said, hit. And as soon as I did that, he said speak at the same time. And I went to speak, bro, and my shit was like, huh. And then literally I felt like a force move me forward. And I was like, what the fuck? Who is that? That's what I really sound like? Oh shit, your voice is deep, nigga. And I still wasn't able to do it regularly. But that's why I'm like, all right, man, you know you sound way different sometimes. How do you control that? And once I figured it out, nigga, I feel like I sound like a completely different person. We have a problem. Oh. Yeah, we have a problem. Okay, bet. I was about to say, please be simple. Does it matter which one of these audio and outputs I select? Okay. Oh, that's the mic. I don't understand why though. Or is it just my phone? Right. Like, why is it all of a sudden coming out the computer?
app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Coming through, starting, let me tell you who I am. Lone wolf shawty, I be feeling like the man. Howling at the moon while I'm chilling up a sand. Blow like a fan, getting blown by a band. What's inside my hand? A couple $100 that's them rackets, counting packets. I'm picture perfect, I don't need me no practice. Make the money stretch like gymnastics, Mr. Fantastic. Watch me take off, you know I'm blasted like it's NASA. Feeling ecstatic when working my magic. You go against the kid, no, it's gonna get tragic. Turn you to a standstill. I ain't talking about traffic. These niggas be capping, ain't talking no action. My niggas be trapping. My turn you to captives. I grew from a savage to turn to the captain. You know I've been tapping, you know I've been active. These niggas be acting, and I ain't got time for that shit. No, I'm rocking out, baby. Catch me in the mosh pit. Coming through, starting, let me tell you who I am. Lone wolf shawty, I be feeling like the man. Howling at the moon while I'm chilling off a sand. Blow like a fan, getting blown by a fan. Coming through, starting, let me tell you who I am. Lone wolf shawty, I be feeling like the man. Howling at the moon while I'm chilling off a sand. Blow like a fan, getting blown by a fan. What's inside my hand? A couple $100, that's them rackets, counting packets. I'm picture perfect, I don't need me no practice. Make the money stretch like it's gymnastics, Mr. Fantastic, taking off kinda like it's NASA. Nigga know I'm blasted.
Give it up.
I just really wanna flex. Ayy, watch me get this check up, put some diamonds round my neck. Nigga, talk your shit, you ain't no threat. Ayy, every shot I shoot is like your bitch, I got it wet. I just really wanna flex. Ayy, watch me get this check up, put some diamonds round my neck. Ayy, nigga, talk your shit, you ain't no threat. Ayy, every shot I shoot is like your bitch, I got it wet. Flow be like the 7 seas, I'm high as Yosemite. Came up, yes, please do believe in a town they must have seen. So I had to plant my seed, go out and branch it like tree. Not a paper, what I see, yeah, you know I love the green. Pockets look just like a forest, you could say I'm herbivore. It go down, they talking floor, flow be smoother than the shore. Take your bitch that's running short, crash out in the shorts. You don't know what I've endured, but I know what I've been told. Since the age of 9 years old, line them up and let them go. More you talk, the less you hold, the more you say, the less you know. More you got, the less you show. I know that there's no moral code if it ain't come from the soul, and that's why most these niggas hoes. I just really wanna flex. Ayy, watch me get this check, I put some diamonds round my neck. Nigga, talk your shit, you ain't no threat. Ayy, every shot I shoot is like your bitch, I got it wet. I just really wanna flex. Ayy, watch me get this check, I put some diamonds round my neck. Nigga, talk your shit, you ain't no threat. Ayy, every shot I shoot is like your bitch, I got it wet. I just really wanna flex. Ayy, watch me get this check, I put some diamonds round my neck. Ayy, nigga, talk your shit, you ain't no threat. Ayy, every shot I shoot is like your bitch, I got it wet. Flexing, bitch, I'm Timothy. Shout out my brother Timothy. Know we ran through plenty tree. Put LA weed inside the 3. Do 'em dirty if it's beef. Yeah, you know I let it eat. With my wolves, I love my dog. Rock my chain like it's a leash. When I'm black, I'm like a priest. When I speak, they say capiche. Holy flow, lead them to seas. Blow on ghosts, lost in smoke. They don't want no smoke with me. I ain't in no holding souls, but nigga, you can hold these feet. I play the reap on any beat. Watch me as I plant my seeds and come up with a hollow beat. Probably when it stole your hoe, she say that he got hoes on me. I ain't do it on purpose, but I know you see. I'm a pretty motherfucker, see the gleaming teeth. Ayy, once you get this
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by Output. This thing has sounds, samples, instruments, effects, everything you could ever need all in one place. I remember a friend of mine sent me a link one day to try it. From the moment I opened it up, I was like, oh, this is a game changer. And now I'm the one telling everybody about it. The sample quality is crazy, and you can literally customize everything. You could pitch it up, pitch it down, chop it, extend it.
Just tell me what you want, then show me what you need. I ain't really used to reality. It's safe to say I'm living in between. I got what you want, I know what you need. But the way I'm sipping all this liquor ain't too good for my liver, nor my spleen. Said I'm sipping on this liquor, feeling slicker than a soup. Yeah, I don't need no fucking soup, that's the truth. And this right here the proof that I still handle biz. Clark Kent inside this booth. So watch as I lift it, know that I'm gifted. I record, I edit and mixed it. You might have missed it, I'm in a misfit. Hey, what can I say? One to the head, then I'm up in the weed. Been switching the baddies like switching the flows. Where is he headed? Wherever wind blows. I'm the one they wanna see. Feed these streets, no EBT. I'm 3D. Why these niggas look like TV screens? They pre-teens. How they do it? Sit and watch. I'm on the move, baby, and you know I wanna lie. What you want? Ay. Then show me what you need. What you need? Ay. I ain't really used to reality. It's safe to say I'm living in between. In between? I got what you want. What you want? I know what you need. What you need? But the way I'm sipping all this liquor ain't too good for my liver, nor my spleen. Just tell me what you want, then show me what you need. I ain't really used to reality. It's safe to say I'm living in between. I got what you want, I know what you need. But the way I'm sipping all this liquor ain't too good for my liver, nor my spleen. Said I'm sipping on this liquor, feeling slicker than a soup. Yeah, I don't need no fucking soup, that's the truth. And this right here the proof that I still handle biz. Clark Kent inside this booth. So watch as I lift it, know that I'm gifted. I record, I edit and mixed it. You might have missed it, I'm in a misfit. Hey, what can I say? One to the head, then I'm up in the weed. Been switching the baddies like switching the flows. Where is he headed? Wherever wind blows. I'm the one they wanna see. Feed these streets, no. Just tell me what you want, then show me what you need. I ain't really used to reality. It's safe to say I'm living in between. I got what you want, I know what you need. But the way I'm sipping all this liquor ain't too good for my liver, nor my spleen. Said I'm sipping on this liquor, feeling slicker than a soup. Yeah, I don't need no fucking soup, that's the truth. And this right here the proof that I still handle biz. Clark Kent inside this booth. So watch as I lift it, know that I'm gifted. I record, I edit and mixed it. You might have missed it, I'm in a misfit. Hey, what can I say? One to the head, then I'm up in the weed. Been switching the baddies like switching the flows. Where is he headed? Wherever wind blows. I'm the one they wanna see. Feed these streets, no EBT. I'm 3D. Why these niggas look like TV screens? They pre-teens. How they do it? Sit and watch. I'm on the move, baby, and you know I wanna lie. What you want? Ay. Then show me what you need. What you need? Ay. I ain't really used to reality. It's safe to say I'm living in between. In between? I got what you want. What you want? I know what you need. What you need? But the way I'm sipping all this liquor ain't too good for my liver nor my spleen.
All right, so I'm about to go ahead and show y'all some unreleased stuff real quick before I get out of here. All right. So I've never used this right here before. It's called Untitled. And this right here is a project I have coming up. It's called Love Wolf After Hours.
There's a lot that I could say, but I don't wanna say. Got a lot up on my chest, think it's best we get it straight before.
This right here is. I thought I turned that off. Hello. Is that this? Or is that my phone? Oh, that's my phone. Okay.
It's too late for we go up in the grave. Let's do it right now, baby. I don't wanna wait. A lot that I could say that I don't wanna say. Got a lot up on my chest, think it's best we get it straight before it's too late. Don't wanna wait for we go up in the grave. There's a lot of things I like to say to you. You think life's a game, but I won't play with you. No, I don't play with you. A lot of people talk, but I don't label you. They wanna lay with you. I'd rather see it grow. Branch out, baby girl, yeah, head to toe. Gonna let it show. I know you unique, and you killing them. Look at that physique. Yeah, your body mean. Say you eating clean. Putting in the time. Forget what they mean. You don't need a team. Do it by yourself. And I see you, baby. You deserve a belt. There's a lot of things I like to say to you. You think life's a game, but I won't play with you. Know that a lot of people talk, but I don't label you. When I'm chilling all alone, no, I'd rather lay with you. Yeah, you know I'd rather lay with you. No, I'd rather lay with you. You know I'd rather lay with you. Think we need a rendezvous. Think we need a rendezvous. You talk a good game. How hard is it to back it? I've been chilling for a minute. I'm back to being active, no longer being passive. I was bending over backwards, so I had to let you have it. Now that that's established, I ain't never ever let go. You had me from the get-go. Baby girl got me gassed up, no sicko. Feeling like that gecko, cause it's a shirt. You the one I adore. There's a lot that I could say, but I don't wanna say. Got a lot up on my chest, think it's best we get it straight before it's too late, before we go up in the grave. Let's do it right now, baby, I don't wanna wait. A lot that I could say, that I don't wanna say. Got a lot up on my chest, think it's best we get it straight before it's too late. Don't wanna wait for, hey, before we go up in the grave.
And actually, no, I made the R&B singer template so I could have something for singers. I wanted to try it out, and I wanted to get my mind clear. So I was like, let me make a singing song. And that was that. And then, you like it? Appreciate that, dog. And then with the second verse, my voice, way motherfucking deeper, dog. Just paying attention to what I sound like and using it on purpose. You feel me? But we signing off. Go ahead, tell the people who you are, bro, where they can find you. We still live.
Yo, it's your boy Ponder. You can find me anywhere in Hollywood, you know, just roaming the streets. And I'm just playing. I don't know. I just be out here and, you know.
What's your ID?
LA. Thank you, Ponder.
Thank you, Ponder.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
and think on that.
Yeah.
But no, dog. This is my first time meeting this dude. We just spent, 2 hours just chopping it up?
Yeah, just chilling.
No, big bet. I'll
That's
post
fire.
this, cross share, cross promote,
Yeah.
whatever. If you need a studio session, hit one of us up. If you need an instrumentalist, he got you.
Tap in.
Let's get it. Let's go. Collaborating on 2026, bitch.